Alright, guys, I know I'm super late to the party here, but I'm gonna do my rendition of an analysis of the new World Ends With You. That's The World Ends With You, Neo. Now, right off the back, I think that the wording of this, the game has begun anew, is very imperative and it's very deliberate because it is a brand new game, but it's also a brand new universe. So even though we'll see similar characters and similar storylines, and I do think Joshua is still the composer. Sorry if there's any spoilers for people who haven't played the original game, but at this point, the game's been out for a decade and you're watching an analysis video on the sequel, so I'm pretty sure you did. Now, there's certain characters, like the main character of the last game, I don't think they're going to be in this game at all. I think this is a new character story with his friends. There's going to be some familiar returning characters, as we've discussed in the past analysis. But the purpose of this is to show that it's a new game, it's a new, brand new 7 days starting off, and it's a brand new story with new characters. Now we see the main character running in a 3D Shibuya. Now I found this pretty interesting because Tower Records in real life and Tower Records in this game look really similar. But in the original game, they called it Tower Records. It's a play on words. They didn't use the real Tower Records. It's interesting that they use Tower Records in this game. And if you go to Shibuya in real life, it looks exactly like this. And I really suggest you do when things open up again. Now he's continually running around. You can see all the different department stores that you could probably go into and buy new clothes and gears and pins. Now you can see the 3D battle system here and the new main character having similar visions to Neku. And you get his name here, Rindo. So even though the game's called The World Ends With You, Neo, his name is actually Rindo. So Neo is going to be something completely different. So you got presumably another character in the game. I don't think this is going to be your first partner. I think actually the next character here is going to be your first partner in the game. But I have a theory about the partner system in this game. It's going to be a little bit different than what we expect. I think there's going to actually be 3 partners that you can switch between. So you're going to only be controlling one character this time, but there's going to be 3 different characters, and 2 of them are going to be controlled by the computer, much like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Of course, you got Zeta Cool here, a returning character, and this time around he's going to be a player. Now you can see Rindo having the same power as being able to read everybody's minds, but probably going to be overwhelming for him too. And you can see him running through Shibuya and all the shops, and looks a lot like Persona, but you know, it's going to be a completely different game, and I'm really excited to see what else they're going to do with it. So you can see my theory that all 3 of these characters are in one scene. I think all 3 of them are going to be fighting side by side. You can see it here again. Actually, you see 4 of the characters, which I think is going to be pretty rare, but you can see that all 3 of them are talking. So it's going to be much like now traditional RPGs where there's going to be 3 characters instead of 2. Now you got the girl from Final Remix, and I'm not sure what her role is, but at the end of the game they mentioned Shinjuku having similar problems and actually just being completely destroyed when Joshua and Mr. H were talking. Now you got a different game master, of course. He's a new game. You got Shiba, and he has a pretty cool design. There's not much more I can say about him, but you got a crazy noise here, and you see all 4 of them fighting the noise. And the reason Minato is now partnered up with the good guys is because he knows something crazy is going on and it's out of control. So that's why he's actually a player now, is my theory. So there you have it, first trailer. And the game is coming out in the summer, right after the anime, which is pretty exciting. I'm excited for it. You got the original character design from the original game. So you got Jupiter, and Jupiter developing it. It's coming out for the Nintendo Switch and PS4. Interestingly enough, not coming out for the PS5, but I'm sure it'll have some boost features. But if you guys are excited, Leave a comment below and please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.